next session of amino acids. In this session, let us continue a small part of the first session about essential amino acids. Students, generally man requires 10 amino acids, out of which 2 are not that much important. What are those, students? Histidine and arginine. And the 8 which is required are, we are discussing about amino acids and proteins, right? The essential amino acids, that I am writing all the 10 essential amino acids which are required by a human being. (309) Okay, 309, valine, leucine, lysine, isoleucine. Methionine, phenylalanine, tryptophan, histidine, arginine. Out of these required amino acids, 10 amino acids by human being, I mean by any living organisms, 2 amino acids are not that much important for a man, right? These 2 amino acids are not that much important for a man. The remaining 8 essential amino acids are very important for a man, because if they are not present, I mean their absence result in preventing growth, okay, growth of living organisms, and even cause death of living organisms. So essential amino acids are very, very important for a man. Please note down all the 10 amino acids which are essential for a man, so that we will have a knowledge. If these amino acids are not, we are not taking these amino acids, they prevent the growth and they may even cause death. They prevent growth or they may even cause death. These are all the 10 essential amino acids which are required by a human. Okay, students, make a note of it. Let us move into the next concept. Synthesis of amino acids. Synthesis of amino acids. There are 5 syntheses. Of course, it's preferable to prepare amino acids from natural sources, but the demand of the medicine and biochemistry, we are preparing synthetically. Okay, students, let us learn about the synthetic preparations of amino acids. First, I will prepare amino acids from alpha halocarboxylic acids. From alpha halocarboxylic acids. Okay, students, this is the first synthesis. I am taking general equation R, so that we can prepare with one equation, we can prepare alanine, glycine, leucine. Alanine, glycine and leucine. We can show the preparation of 3 amino acids. This is alpha halocarboxylic acid. This is alpha halocarboxylic acids. You may write like this also. Cl here, HR here, one and the same. This is alpha halocarboxylic acid. How we'll get alpha halocarboxylic acids? Do you remember the HVZ reaction, students? If you take carboxylic acids, RCOOH, right? If you add chlorine in the presence of iron or phosphorus as catalyst, you will get So to show the reaction, I should write CH3. I should take alkyl groups. HH, Cl, COOH, right? And this one further treatment with chlorine, iron or phosphorus, Cl, Cl, H, COOH, right? This one further treatment with chlorine, Cl, CCl, Cl, COOH. What is happening here? All the hydrogens of the carboxylic acids are replaced by halogens. Hence this reaction is known as HVZ reaction. Okay, hence this reaction is known as HVZ reaction. From HVZ reaction, we are converting carboxylic acids into alpha halocarboxylic acid. Just this step is enough. We may not go to the other two steps, right? We are converting carboxylic acid into alpha halocarboxylic acids and then preparing this, right students? This is our alpha halocarboxylic acids which has been prepared from which reaction, students? This has been prepared from HVZ reaction. The full form of that reaction is Hell-Volhard-Jelensky reaction. Okay students? What happened here? I am taking 3 moles of ammonia. 3 moles of ammonia. What do you result? SAR-CH, NH2, COO, NH4 by the elimination of NH4Cl. Okay students, how you are converting this alpha halocarboxylic acid into this compound? Here 3 ammonia molecule means 3 nitrogens and 9 hydrogens, students. 1 NH2 is replacing here. So another NHN here, 1, 2 and 1 is eliminating. So 3 nitrogens satisfied. Here one of the H and Cl is removed as HCl. Okay, 1 H and Cl is satisfied. The remaining hydrogens are H2 and H4. In this way, you are satisfying the number of nitrogens and hydrogens. You are balancing the equation. What happens here? The chlorine group is replaced by NH2 group, which is released from the ammonia molecule, and the COOH group is changed as amino acetate NH4. In the place of H, we are adding NH4. So here NH2 and here NH4. This is the change you have observed from the first step. In the second step, what happens? If you add H plus, what happens here? R, CH, NH2, COOH. Okay, and again the ammonia is released. Here COO NH4 is getting converted into COOH. Okay, this is the synthesis of amino acids from alpha halocarboxylic acids. I have explained you general form. Let us prepare glycine, alanine and leucine. To prepare glycine, alanine and leucine, first you have to know the formulas of glycine, alanine and leucine once again. So what is the formula of, let me write here students, glycine, H, CH, NH2, COOH. This is glycine. And alanine students, CH3, CH, NH2, COOH. This is our alanine. And next students, CH3, CH3, CH, CH, NH2, COOH. Leucine. Okay, in this way we are preparing glycine, alanine and leucine. So to prepare them, we have to know the formula first. So please recollect the formula once. So are you getting glycine formula, alanine formula, leucine formula? Using this synthesis, we will prepare glycine, alanine and leucine. So first let me prepare glycine. So to prepare glycine, please replace the R group by H group. Okay, HCHClCOOH. We will take the starting compound as alpha chloroacetic acid. Alpha chloroacetic acid. In the general equation, I am just replacing the R group by Cl group. Okay. In the next step, what you have to do, students? You have to add ammonia. What happens here? How many moles? 3 moles. What will eliminate? NH4Cl will be eliminating. So you will get HCH NH2 COO NH4. And this on further hydrolysis, what happens? And in the presence of H plus, you will get HCH NH2 COOH, and ammonia is released again. Minus ammonia, minus NH3. Okay. So you are getting glycine. Right. What is the formula of glycine here? Is it satisfied, students? Yes. CH, NH2 and COOH. H, CH, NH2 and COOH. We will see the next reaction. Suppose, for example, in the place of H, if you have taken CH3, what happens? CH3. I am taking CH3, CHCl, COOH. What is this, students? Alpha chloropropanoic acid. What I am taking here? Alpha chloropropanoic acid. Right, students? What is the formula? CH3, CHCl, COOH. What happens here? If you add 3 moles of ammonia and take out ammonium chloride, what you will get? CH3, CH, NH2, COO, NH4. Okay, students? On further hydrolysis, you will get CH3, CH, NH2, COOH, which is nothing but our alanine. Which is nothing but what we are preparing, students? Alanine. Alanine. We are preparing alanine. The next reaction. Let us prepare leucine. Let us prepare leucine from this synthesis. Let us prepare leucine from this synthesis. What happens here if you prepare leucine? Okay, CH3, CH, CH3, CHCl, COOH. If you take alpha chloro, okay, 2-methyl propanoic butyric acid. Alpha chloro, the chlorine is in alpha position, 1,2, right. Methyl propanoic acid, butyric acid. Alpha chloro butyric acid. Alpha chloro methyl butyric acid. Write down, students. Please don't get confused like me. Okay. Alpha chloro methyl butyric acid. Right name. Alpha chloro methyl butyric acid. So if you write down names for everything, we will not get confused. Okay. Next, if you treat with ammonia, 3 moles of ammonia, so ammonium chloride is removed. Ammonium chloride is eliminated. So what happens here? You will get CH3, CH3, CH, CH, NH2, COO, NH4. Further hydrolysis, what happens here? The COO and NH4 will be getting converted into COOH. Right, students? So, CH3, CH, CH3, CH, NH2, COOH. Okay, which is nothing but our leucine. So, from alpha halocarboxylic acids, using alpha halocarboxylic acids, we have prepared glycine, alanine and leucine. What is the name of this amino acid, students? Leucine. So, we have prepared glycine, alanine and leucine from this alpha halocarboxylic acid. Okay. Now, let us move into the next synthesis, students. That is nothing but Gabriel phthalimide synthesis. Let us move into the next synthesis, that is nothing but Gabriel's phthalimide synthesis. Next synthesis is Gabriel's phthalimide synthesis. Okay students, Gabriel's phthalimide synthesis. In this synthesis, we have to take potassium phthalimide. We have to take potassium phthalimide and treat it with alpha haloester. Alpha haloesters. What happened? Here I have taken R group to write general equation so that we can prepare glycine by replacing R by H, alanine by replacing R by CH3, and leucine by replacing R by CH3, CH3. Okay students? So what you are getting here? So you will get C double bond O, C double bond O, N. What happens here students? KBr is removed. You will get N with CH, R, COO, C2H5. Next what happens? We will treat it with a base, NaOH. We will treat it with a base so that we will get C double bond OH, C double bond OH. Okay, we are getting phthalic acid out. In the presence of a base, we are doing hydrolysis so that here the bond will dissociate, here the bond will dissociate, here you will get a OH group, here you will get a OH group. So, and the remaining H plus. And the remaining H plus are added here. So, you will get NH2, CH, R, COO, C2H5. Right students? NH2, CHR, COO, C2H5. Since we are taking NaOH, here COO, C2H5, instead of COO, C2H5, C2H5, OH can be removed as alcohol and you will get COONA. Here we are using base to convert COO C2H5 to COONA. And what happens in the presence of a base? We are doing hydrolysis. Here will cut, the bond will be ionized, and here OH, here OH. So I wrote CO double bond OH, C double bond OH plus here two hydrogens are added. So NH2 gives single bond CHR, COONA. This is our phthalic acid. This is our phthalic acid and this is our intermediate. Now to this, I am writing this equation like this students. You may not look over here. So when you treat it with HCl in the presence of silver oxide, when you treat it with HCl in the presence of silver oxide, what happens? You will get NH2CHR COOH. By this NH2CHR COOH, a general amino acid. Using Gabriel's phthalimide synthesis, I have prepared a general amino acid. First, potassium phthalimide. Please write the name students, otherwise you will get confused. When potassium phthalimide is treated with alpha haloester, when potassium phthalimide is treated with alpha haloester, KBr is released and intermediate is obtained. To this, if you add a base and do hydrolysis in the presence of a base, phthalic acid is formed and intermediate, and this is treated with HCl and silver oxide to form our general amino acid. Using this route of synthesis, using this Gabriel's route of synthesis, let me prepare glycine, alanine and leucine. So let us write a small letters and show all the three preparation at once. Okay students, let me first prepare glycine. So you have to take potassium thalamide, right, NK, treated with BrCH, COO, C2H5. I have taken hydrogen in the place of R. Okay students, please look over the main equation, you will understand. In the last equation I have placed R, now I am placing H. So you will get C double bond O, C double bond O, N Br. Sorry, KBr will be removed, minus KBr will be removed. You will get NCH, H, COO, C2H5. Right? What happens here? You have to treat it with NaOH and hydrolyze. So you will get C double bond OH, C double bond OH, phthalic acid plus NH2, CH2, COO, Na, COO, Na. Here the C2H5O is also removed. In that place you will get Na. And the next step, what you have to treat? First with HCl and later with silver oxide will result in NH2, CH2, COOH. So NH2, CH2, COOH is our glycine. We have prepared glycine from Gabriel synthesis. So this method is preparation of glycine from Gabriel's thalamide synthesis. So glycine have been completed. Let us now prepare alanine. Now let us prepare alanine. Alanine. I am preparing alanine. So again take potassium thalamide, okay, treat it with, again take potassium thalamide and treat it with alpha haloester. Here I am taking CH3, COO, C2H5. In the previous case I have taken H in the place of CH3, but in this case, in the previous case I have taken H in the place of R, but in this case I am taking CH3 in the place of R. So KBr is eliminated, minus KBr you will get benzene ring with C double bond O, C double bond O, N, CH, CH3, COO, C2H5. Reaction is very simple students. Remove K from here, Br from here and write a bond between N and C. That's all. Next case what we have to do students? We have to hydrolyze with a base. What happens here? You will get phthalic acid, C double bond OH, C double bond OH plus, okay, NH2, CH, CH3, COO, C2H5. Okay students, for this what you have to add? First HCl, second silver oxide. What happens students? Here in this case when you add COO, NaOH, you will get COO, Na. And in the final step that will be removed, you will get NH2, CH, CH3, COOH. So we have prepared alanine. Can you write the equations for your own students? You have to practice it. You can write easily. Reactions are very simple. In this case, in this way, I have prepared alanine by replacing H. Okay, in the place of R by H results in glycine. In the place of H, replace it by CH3 results in alanine. Try to write names of these acid students. This is nothing but, okay, alpha halo ethyl methyl ester. Okay, alpha halo esters. Okay, next let me prepare leucine. Let me prepare leucine from Gabriel's thalamide synthesis. Let me prepare leucine from Gabriel's phthalimide synthesis. Leucine. Okay, students? When you react potassium phthalimide, so write the structure of potassium phthalimide plus CH2. Here replace CH3 by isopropyl group. Replace CH3 by isopropyl group. COO C2H5. What happens, students? Here simply K and Br will be removed. You will get benzene ring with C double bond O, C double bond O, N, CH2, COO, C2H5. This CH2 has, CH here, as CH, CH3, CH3. Okay, students? And this one further we have to treat with what, students? NaOH. So that phthalic acid will be eliminated. Okay. C double bond OH and C double bond OH plus NH2 CH, CH CH3 and CH3 COO C2H5. So I was resulted in that. Now for this, if you treat with HCl in the first step and AgOH, silver oxide in the second step, what happens? You will get CH3, CH3 with CH, CH, NH2 and COOH. This is the structure of leucine. So we have prepared leucine. Are you getting my point, students? If you learn the general equation with R of Gabriel phthalimide synthesis, by replacing R with H, you will get glycine. By replacing R with CH3, you will get alanine. By replacing R with CH, CH3, CH3 isopropyl group, you will get leucine. This is about Gabriel's phthalimide synthesis. Okay, students? Second one is completed now from halocarboxylic acids and Gabriel's phthalimide synthesis. Third one, from malonic ester. From malonic ester. Do you remember the formula of malonic ester, students? You have discussed about the malonic ester in your third semester, right? We have learnt about the preparations and properties of malonic ester. Right, students? So remember, recollect once the structural formula of malonic ester. This is also known as diethyl malonate. Malonic ester. In the first case, you have to treat it with C2H5ONA. And the second step, you have to treat it with alkyl iodide. What happens here? Okay, in the first place, we are replacing with C2H5ONA. So here, the H will be removed, okay, and in place of H, we will get Na. So due to the first step, you will get Na. In the second step, what happens? NaI is removed, and in the place of Na, you will get R. So, when you treat malonic ester with these two steps, you will result in a R group. Understood, students? Here, I am writing CH2 as CHH. What happens in the first step? C2H5OH, alcohol is removed and Na will come here. What happens in the second step? NaI will be removed and in the place of Na, R will come. So, by performing these two operations, C2H5OH and sodium iodide are removed and we will get CHR, COO, C2H5 and COO, C2H5. Okay, students, this further on hydrolysis, you will get RCH, COOH and COOH. Okay, students, for this we have to do halogenation. We are performing halogenation. For example, let me perform bromination. Alpha halogenation. What happens? R, CH. In the place of H, you will result with a halogen and COOH here. Okay, by performing this operation halogenation, in the place of H, you will get halogenation. Okay, halogen, Br. Now, heat this one. So, what happens? CO2 will be removed because it is carrying two COOH groups which are not that much stable. So, by heating, if you heat, carbon dioxide will be released. So, let us remove this CO2. If you remove this CO2 or this CO2 is one and same. So, I am removing this CO2. So, here H will be remained. That H will be attached to this carbon. So, you will get R, CH, Br, COOH. And finally, you will treat it with ammonia. What happens if you treat it with ammonia? Let me write in the top. What happens if you treat it with ammonia? H and Br will be removed and you will get NH2 in the place of Br. RCH, NH2, COOH. So, you are getting an amino acid. What happens in the place of Br? You will get NH2 if you treat with ammonia. What we are removing? HBr. If you treat it with ammonia, perform the operation, so you will get HBr will be removed. This is malonic ester synthesis. This is our malonic ester synthesis. Okay, students? Next, I will show the example of preparation of alanine from malonic ester synthesis. Okay, students? CH, CH3, COO, C2H5, COO, C2H5. Okay, I am replacing CH3 group, right? In the first case, if you treat it with C2H5ONA. In second, what we have to do, students? Treat it with alkyl iodide, to prepare this one from malonic ester. Okay, so I want CH3 here. So I have to take methyl iodide. So that first place H will be replaced by, if I write CH3 you will get confused. Okay, H. First H will be replaced by Na in the first step. Second step, what happens? In the second step, in the place of Na against I will take up Na and you will get CH3. So finally you get CH, CH3, COO, C2H5, COO, C2H5. You understood, students? To prepare alanine, first I wrote CH3. We need CH3 here. To bring CH3 here to malonic ester, first I have to treat it with C2H5ONA and the second step with methyl iodide. So that NaI will be removed and CH3 will get attached here. Okay? Next, what we have to do, students? Do you remember? Write it from general equation. What you have to do? CH3, CH, COO, C2H5. Next, you have to treat it with A. Do hydrolysis. So you will get CH3, COOH and COOH. Okay, students? For this, you have to do halogenation. Let me take bromine for halogenation. What happens in the halogenation? The H will be replaced by bromine. H will be replaced by bromine and HBr will be eliminated. And HBr will be eliminated. So you will get CH3, CH, and sorry, in place of H you will get bromine, right? COOH and COOH. Right, students? Now you can perform this followed by heating, or first you can heat followed by halogenation. The two steps are one and the same. You can do in any way. Now I am heating. If I heat, what will be removed? CO2 will be removed. So you will get CH3, CH, Br, COOH. Okay, CH3, CH, CH, Br, COOH. Finally, I have to treat it with ammonia. So you will get CH3, HBr, and in the place of bromine NH2 group is replaced. In the place of bromine group NH2 group is replaced. Now let me show leucine further. Leucine means in the place of methyl iodide you have to take CH3 CH. So in the place of this what you will get, students? CH3. Again in the place of this if you replace CH3. Again in the place of this you have to replace CH3. And finally also in the place of this you replace CH3. You can write this as leucine. So if you understand the general way, by replacing these alkyl groups, you can prepare alanine, you can prepare leucine and sure. In practice, you can simply replace the H groups by CH3, you will get alanine. In the first case, I replaced it H by methyl iodide and got alanine. What I did again? I replaced it by isopropyl group. So what I got? Leucine. Understood, students? If you practice, you can get clear of it and you can get easily the method of preparation of amino acids from malonic esters. Next reaction, students, structural synthesis of preparation of amino acids. For this structural synthesis of preparation of amino acids, we need carbonyl compounds. When carbonyl compounds are treated with HCl followed by some reactions, you will get amino acids. Let me write the general form of structural synthesis. So next synthesis is structural synthesis of amino acids. Okay, students, first you have to take general form RC=OH plus HCl. What is this? Nucleophilic addition reaction takes place. Okay, students, H will be added here, Cl will be here, C=O becomes C plus and O minus. This is a nucleophilic addition reaction. You will get RCOH, cyanide and H. What happens in the next case? Treat it with ammonia. What happens? H from here, OH from here is eliminated as water molecule. You will get RC, NH2H and cyanide. Finally, if you hydrolysis this reaction, if you do hydrolysis for this reaction, you will get RCNH2H and COOH. Hydrolysis, what happens? C triple bond when undergoes the hydrolysis in the presence of a base or acid, you will get COOH. Here also same thing is taking place. Cyanide is getting converted into COOH. In this way, we can prepare amino acids from structural synthesis. Let me show the preparation of glycine, alanine and leucine from structural synthesis. Let me do glycine first. Glycine. Formaldehyde is treated with HCl. So C=O becomes plus O minus. O minus takes up hydrogen. Cyanide is attached to carbon. So you will get HCOH, H and cyanide. Further, treatment with ammonia, you will get HC and H2H and cyanide. And the last step is, if you do hydrolysis, right, what happens? You get H and H2H, COOH, which is nothing but our glycine. Gl by by CiMu. Okay, next step. If you take acetaldehyde, for preparing of alanine, you have to take acetaldehyde as the starting compound. For preparing of glycine, we have taken formaldehyde. For preparation of alanine, you have to take acetaldehyde plus HCl. What addition takes place, students? Nucleophilic addition. C plus O minus, right? O minus takes up hydrogen. Cyanide attached to carbon. You will get CH3, C, OH, H and cyanide. Next, in the second step, you have to treat it with ammonia. So you will get CH3, C, OH. Sorry, OH is replaced by NH2, cyanide, right? When you treat with ammonia, OH is replaced with NH2. And the final step is hydrolysis. What happens here? CH3, CH, NH2, COOH. Okay, we got up with alanine. Okay, students. Now, let me prepare leucine. For leucine, you have to take, what is the formula? What will be the name of this compound, students? Methyl acetaldehyde. Okay, methyl acetaldehyde. Sorry, propanaldehyde. Methyl propanaldehyde. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 2-methyl propanaldehyde. Plus HCl. What happens? I am writing directly the equation. You will get CH3, CH3, CH, COH, H and cyanide. Okay, this on treatment with ammonia, the OH group will be replaced by NH2. You will get CH3, CH3, CH, C, NH2, H, cyanide. Further step, you have to do hydrolysis. If you do hydrolysis, what happens, friends? You will get the product CH3, CH3, CH, C, NH2, H and COOH. Okay, students, you are getting COOH in the place of cyanide. So the compound name is leucine. So finally you will get leucine as the product. Okay, students. In this way, using structure synthesis we can prepare many amino acids. I have given 3 examples of the amino acids. Okay, students. Next, last synthesis reaction, students, of amino acids. Last synthesis reaction of amino acids. Thalidomide malonic ester synthesis. From this synthesis, we can easily prepare phenylalanine, and this synthesis is a mixture of malonic ester synthesis and potassium thalamide synthesis. First, we have to take potassium thalamide, C double bond O, C double bond O, NK. What is the name of this compound, students? Potassium thalamide. Treated with alpha haloesters, COO-C2H5, COO-C2H5. Okay, alpha haloesters. What happens in this case? KBr will be removed. What happens? You will get benzene ring with C double bond O, C double bond O, N, CH. Let me combine this and write COO-C2H5 taken twice. COO-C2H5 taken twice. Okay, students. In the next reaction, I perform 2 steps. First, treat it with C2H5ONA followed by treat it with C6H5CH2. First, treat it with C2H5ONA followed by treatment with C6H5CH2Cl. Benzyl chloride. What happens? In the first, when you treat it You are understanding, students? When you react with first step, one H will be removed and Na plus occupies the place. In the second step, this Na plus will interact with Cl to remove as NaCl, and this CH2 C6H5 will get attached to this path. So, you understood the how we perform two reactions here, students. Two reactions at a time. You got my point. H will be replaced by C2H5O So you will get C minus Na plus. That C minus Na plus is treated with C6H5 CH2Cl. NaCl is removed and this part is added to CH2 C6H5 is added to this C. So you will get benzene ring with C double bond O, C double bond O, N, C, CH2, C6H5, COO, C2H5 taken place. Next, hydrolysis, students. In the presence of KOH and treatment with HCl, what happens? You will here hydrolysis means OH minus here, H plus here. OH minus here, H plus here. So what you will result with OH minus here, H plus here. So what you will get? Phthalic acid, right? Benzene ring with C double bond O, OH, C double bond O, OH, phthalic acid plus H plus is added to N. So you will get NH2, C, CH2, C6H5, COO, C2H5 taken twice. Don't think that carbon has 3 bonds here. We have written taken twice. So 2 bonds here. So C is connected to 2 ester groups. What happens here? Finally, hydrolysis again. Please remember this one. Phthalic acid will be removed as a product. This one is obtained. What is that? NH2, C, CH2, COO, C2H5 taken into 10 C6H5. I will write here so that you can clearly understand. We are remained with NH2, C, CH2, C6H5. Here COO, C2H5 taken 2 times. Okay, students. Now on hydrolysis, what happens here? NH2, C, CH2, C6H5. Here COOH taken twice. Okay. Again, when you heat this, one of the carbon dioxide will be eliminated. Right? What happens here? You will get NH2, C, CH, COOH, CH2, C6H5. How you got CH, COOH? If you take COOH and COOH, if you heat, carbon dioxide will be removed. So that H is attached to the previous carbon. That H is attached to the previous carbon. So you will get that product, which is nothing but our phenylalanine. If you have any doubt, you can check the structure in the table of amino acid which I have given. C6H5, CH2, CH and H2COOH is phenylalanine. Okay, let me explain once again. Potassium thalamide is treated with halo diester. Okay, KBr is removed. You will get this product and you perform 2 reactions here. C2H5 boiling a one reaction, C6H5 CH2Cl. Another reaction, what happens here? In this case, H will be replaced by, if you perform C2H5 boiling a C6H5 CH2Cl, the hydrogen atom here will be replaced by CH2 C6H5. This on further hydrolysis gives phthalic acid and this product. Right? Phthalic acid and this product. So to understand clearly, I have taken this product again and I have done hydrolysis so that COO C2H5 is getting changed into COOH taken twice. When I heat, carbon dioxide is released. So COOH, 2COOH. So to understand clearly, let me write like this: COOH, COOH. Here what happens? Carbon
let us meet and learn